What is up, guys and gals? It is DB Collectibles coming at you with another toy review. Today we're taking a look at the Joytoy Tyranid Warrior of Hive Fleet Leviathan. Alright, for accessories, you wouldn't expect this guy to have too many, but he does have a couple. First thing he comes with is his tongue. Very reminiscent of the tongue mouth from Aliens. Except this one's barbed on the end. I'm going to leave it off for the rest of the video. He does come with two bone swords. They are detached in the package. You do have to put them in his hands. They have this little peg that goes into this growth in his arm. You can see right there. It comes out. And you just plug his hands in like you would a regular weapon. And then he's got his scything talons, which are not accessories. They're actually just hands. As you can see, the left hand is super loose. But not loose and moving, but it just pops off. And then the last that he has is he just comes with basic plastic stand, which for some poses you will need. Oh, sorry, I just bumped my camera. So yeah, only three. And he's just got the bone swords, the tongue, and the stand. For articulation, this guy's got a ton. Let's go ahead and start at the top. He's got a double ball peg for the head. Gives you tons of motion in that head. You can turn all the way around. Look up to there. Look down to there. He has a hinge in the mouth, which I kind of wish that hole was a little easier to hide. But yeah, got the hinge in the jaw. Got a ball peg in the top shoulder. Goes up to here. It's stopped by his armor. Goes back to there. Also stopped by the armor. He has a elbow ball joint swivel. Ball swivel here. Goes up to there. Goes back to there. The the talons are, as you saw in the beginning, on a ball joint as well. Pretty decent articulation there. The lower arm for the shoulder and the elbow are the same. The whole arm is the same, actually. This arm is on a ball joint as well, but you are kind of limited with this piece here being stuck to the back of the sword. The torso has a ball joint up in here. Goes back to there. Goes forward pretty well. And then, of course, you can rotate on that, and you've got ball joint down in the pelvis area. Also, very nice. The legs are on I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but a metal ball joint, so it holds up pretty well. Go all the way forward. All the way back until it hits the arm, which if the arm wasn't there, it'd be able to go all the way through. It's got a swivel at the upper thigh and a big joint here, ball joint, swivel joint. I keep saying them wrong. Another one at the second knee. I know there's a name for it. I don't remember what it's called. And then I believe the hoof foot is on a big ball joint. Very squeaky, if you can hear it. And then the tail is also, almost forgot about the tail. Tail is on a ball joint, and there's a little bendy wire. It's not super great, but it'll do the job back here in the tail. All right. Give me just a moment to get him posed up, and we will go on with details. For the details, oh boy, this is going to be the longest section of this video. Let's start out with the tongue. You got the red tip on the tongue, and then a tan that gradients into a like darker orangish brown. Looks really nice. Details are really good. You can see the little ribs in here that go underneath the tongue. They didn't really need to do this much detail in this particular part, but I'm glad they did because it's really nice. Really nice to have that. Okay, at the top of the head, I think this is pronounced chitin, however you want to pronounce the armor. You've got a little bit of like gold streaks up the top of the frill. It's really nice. And then lighter pinks and purples lining up the crown of the head. Looks really, really nice. I really like it. The eyes look really nice in there. The deep yellow orange. The teeth looking metalish with the black and the gray highlight on them. The skin tone looks really nice on this guy with the tan, not tan, the bone white with pink and purple wash in there. It looks really nice with all the purples inside the like ribs here, and inside the crotch area and the ab area. The paint detail on this guy is really good. They've just jam-packed every inch of this figure with detail, down to these little green growths on the arms and the little parasite dude on the back. I know back in 9th edition those used to do something. I don't think anybody uses them now. I never played in 9th. I started in 10th edition, so I'm a Warhammer newbie. But these like yellow markings that back here on the shoulders look really nice. Just makes it look more natural, like it's a living being, because of course it is. But it looks really nice. The reds on the blades look nice. I need to mention too that this is the first version of the warrior. The second version, I believe, has slightly different colors. The bone swords look really nice with the red and the bright red highlight. The details look really nice on these blades. I really like them. And yeah, no, I can't gush enough about how detailed this figure is. It's really, really nice. But in order to keep me from rambling on too long, I'm going to go ahead and just keep it at this guy's great. I love the details. So give me just a second, and I will get size comparisons going. Alrighty, I went ahead and stood him up all the way. You probably won't have him standing like this usually, but I just wanted to show how tall he actually is. So here he is next to a couple of earlier versions of Space Marines. The Emperor's Champion and a Deathwatch Sergeant custom. I believe he's a version 2. Here he is next to a couple of Gravis Marines. Here he is next to a couple of Chaotic Men. The Death Guard figure is based off of a Imperial Fist 30k figure. Here he is next to his goodest little boy and their next meal. And last but certainly not least, here he is next to a couple of Terminators. Alrighty, I think that covers the figure. Final thoughts: it's an insanely good figure. Definitely pick it up if you're into Tyranids. You definitely need maybe a couple of these and a whole bunch of gaunts to go along with them. If I had to pick out anything negative about it, I'd probably say I think they could have probably put in more weapons, which, I mean, I can see why they didn't. It just leaves them open for making more figures down the line. So I get it. It makes sense not to have it with it. But if I was going to pick anything out, that would probably be the only negative I could find. Insanely good figure. Definitely pick it up. If you guys enjoyed the review, please leave a like and comment down below. I'd love to talk to you about it. Thank you guys for watching so much, and have a good one. Bye-bye.